Today, we're going to show you how to record your own podcast. My name is Tylor Klipfel, and this is
Spence Deasy.
Essentially, recording a podcast comes down to the amount of money you want to invest in it.
Yeah, basically, the more money you spend, the higher quality your podcast is going to be.
We're going to break down 3 different levels of price and quality so you can start a podcast today. The first way you can record a podcast is super simple. We all have smartphones, which they all have a voice memo app on. You can just whip out your cell phone, press record on the voice memo app.
I mean, super simple, and the quality's not going to be the best in terms of how it sounds. But if you're talking about something interesting, you will probably get some listeners because, like me and Tyler say all the time, content is king. If you have a microphone, you're recording on your cell phone, but you're talking about something that's engaging, that encourages discussion, people will likely tune into it because of that reason alone. And make no mistake, no amount of quality will make up for crappy content.
The second way to record a podcast is to invest a little bit of money. This is a handy recorder. These cost roughly $80. The quality of your podcast is going to skyrocket compared to your cell phone. However, it's not going to be super professional. It's going to be way better than your phone, and it only costs $80. But if you want to spend a little bit more and are thinking your podcast is going to grow beyond just an $80 recorder, you can buy one of these. This is also a handy recorder. However, it has 2 XLR inputs and allows you to plug in a microphone.
And not only that too, I think these microphones up top, which serve the same purpose that these two do, I think these ones are a little bit more high quality. So when you're spending the extra money to buy the better handy recorder, you're already getting more value, even if you don't have something on an XLR to plug into it via these 2 channels. But that is where the price point skyrockets.
And that goes into our third point, which once you have one of these with the XLR inputs, you can now start investing in microphones. Microphones can be as cheap as $80, which the quality doesn't grow substantially. It grows a little bit from just these handy recorders, but once you start spending the $200, $300, $400, even $500 for a microphone, the quality is substantially better. The industry standard microphone for podcasts is the Shure SM7B, which is this guy right here. And these the mic itself costs $399. You need a cloud lifter, which costs $150. Then you need the 2 cords that go into it, which cost roughly $20 a cord. Now you're looking at closer to, if you want a 2 mic setup, closer to a $1,500 price range, other than just a $240 price range.
Yeah, and in terms of quality, it's night and day. I mean, it really does make a huge difference when someone's talking into the Shure SM7B. I mean, I've seen these things at radio stations. It's what Joe Rogan uses. Yeah. I've seen Rick Rubin at Shangri-La Studios has a couple of these. I know the Chili Peppers have recorded into these.
All the podcasts that I record into use these.
Yeah, it's the industry standard, and there's a reason why the price point is so high, because you get that kind of quality out of it.
You're way more knowledgeable on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an affordable mic that you know off the top of your head that you can plug into these and get way better quality?
Yeah, I think a good option would be the SM58, also made by Shure, and that's like the industry standard for a show mic. So like when you go out to a concert, most of the time, that's what they're singing into, is a Shure SM58. And they're between $50 and $100. I mean, they're not too bad.
And the audio is way better than
just in here, because it's directional. I mean, it's a microphone that you put right in front of your face, and it's meant for that. It's meant to be recorded, 6 inches out in front. Whereas this is kind of a multi-purpose microphone. This is something that you'd see a lot of Foley artists using to get sound effects, that kind of thing. So it has its advantages in terms of, like, if you wanted to get room noise, this is a great microphone to get room noise. But if you want the voice and to kind of isolate that a little bit more, I think a dynamic microphone like an SM58 would be great for that.
To sum it all up, you can spend little to no money recording to your cell phone because you already have it. You can spend $80 to $250 to record to these handy recorders, or you can go all in, spend roughly $1,500 to get a full setup with the handy recorder and 2 Shure SM7Bs.
There's really no wrong way to go about it. It's all going to depend on you and where you're at and where you see the podcast going. If this is just something that you want to do with your buddies and, put something out there just for a small crowd and you don't care if it blows up or not, then, there's no need to spend a bunch of money to get these really good microphones. But if it's something that you're serious about and you really want to grow it, this is where you're moving towards, is these SM7Bs with a nice little handy recorder. There's a few other options, but this is probably the easiest way to do it.
If you want to know anything more about podcasts, comment down below. Let us know if you have any questions. Hopefully you guys start a podcast.
Yeah, let us know. If you do start a podcast after watching this, definitely leave a comment down below so we can go listen.